What's going on, y'all? This is Crucial Keez. Welcome back. Yes, this is the third video in a row. If you're watching this video, you watched the last two, and we on a roll. So let's keep it going. Now, in the video where I broke down place to be, I was showing you guys the chord where I did all right, remember that chord? Now I explained a little bit that just by the way, how y'all doing? Y'all good out there? All right, good. So I explained that when I played it, that there's a tritone in that chord. Now you say, well, where is it? It's actually the bass note and the melody. Now, normally when you play tritones, they're close to each other. Okay? So like stuff like that. Those are all tritones. And you see how close they are together? They're not separated. Like you playing it in one hand. So that was my left hand. So normally tritones are close. Okay, like I said, tritones make up diminished chords. Okay, take two tritones, put them together, you got you a diminished chord. So this is a little theory video for the people, beginners who don't know. Even if you're not a beginner, you could be advanced and still not know theory. So this is for you too. All right, so you got diminished, A flat diminished. There's two tritones working right here. This is one, A flat and D. Then you got the second one, B and F. So if you was like, but if I play A flat and F, that's not a tritone. Exactly. But if you put two tritones together, you get your diminished chord. Okay? So now, like I said, they're close. They're not really separated. So, but if you take tritone, like this is a B flat diminished chord. You take the B flat and the E. What if we separated them? Like they're about this close together. What if we separated them to one is at this end and the other one is at this end, and we put a chord in the middle of it? Okay, so that's what I did in the song. I'm gonna use that chord for right now. So you got the B flat, you got the E. That's a tritone. We put it in the middle and we put a chord around it. Well, I'm sorry, not around it, but in it. So that makes a B flat major 7 sharp 11 13 chord. Okay, B flat major 7 sharp 11 13 chord. All right, so you ask me, how does it be that a B flat major 7 sharp 11 13? How do you know it's that? Okay, so here's what you do. Play it down here. So all you gotta do, this is the simplest answer that I can give you, because there's a lot of musicians out there that play chords. They don't even know what chords they're playing. They just know it. They just learned it, remembered the chord, how it feels, but they don't know what they're playing. So let's get some knowledge. All right, so here's how you know. You take the bass note, which is the B flat. That's your foundation. Okay, that's your root. So you're gonna act like you're in B flat major. So you count. If you know the major scale, then you know how to count. You know what to count. So you got B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B E flat, and you count that. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. That's how you, if you play a B major chord, B flat major. If you play a B flat major chord and you put an A in it, that makes it major 7, because you're playing a B major chord, not B minor. B flat major, not B flat minor. Okay, so that's make sure we understand that you're playing a B flat major chord. So if you take the 1, the 3, the 5, this is G is 6, so that means A is 7. So that makes it B flat major 7. Okay. Now, okay, so the chord was B flat major 7, sharp 11, 13. So how do we get to sharp 11? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So B flat and B flat major, if you count, E flat is your 11 note. Okay? But it says sharp 11. So that means we have to go up on the 11. So that makes it E. And that's where we get the E in that chord. That's the sharp 11. Okay? So, but it said 13 too. How do we get to 13? Let's count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's where the G comes in. So, you got the 13. You got the 13 in there. Now, you say, well, I thought that was the 6. So here you go. So if you take the G out, it's not a 13 anymore. You say, well, why does that make it 13? Because you're counting in the scale, and that's what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? And remember, it's B flat major. All right? So the more you count, the more you'll get it. Okay? Then you have some chords that have a 9 in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The C makes it 9. Okay? So if I play B flat major, you know what that is. But if I add C, that's an add 9. Okay? So it's that simple. Don't let nobody confuse you. It's that simple. All right? So that's how we get this chord. All right? But we have other chords in here. Let's see what other chords we have in here. So we got B flat major in here. All right? Let's keep going. Let's see what else we have. We have actually, we don't have D minor. We have an F major chord. We have an F major 9 chord. We got a C major chord right there. All right. We got F major. F major. We got F major 9. We got all these chords in here. But when you put them all together, it makes B flat major 7, sharp 11, 13. So this is the name of the chord when you put one tritone in the bass and one tritone in the melody, and you put this in the middle of it. Okay, you say, what is that? Now this is a D minor 11 chord. All right. So you take D minor 11 and you put E and B flat in between it. It makes B flat major 7, sharp 11, 13. So D minor 11. How do you get the 11? So let's count. D minor scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The G. So the G makes it 11. Okay? We already know it's D minor. Okay? So, and you put the B flat and the E in between it, and there you go. So now that you know what that chord is, all you have to do is move it. It's the same chord, just different root. Okay? B flat major 7, sharp 11, 13. But if you move it here, it's the same thing. C major 7, sharp 11, 13. Okay? It's the same thing. Nothing has changed except the position of it and the root. But it's the same chord. It's just in a different place. So there you go. Same thing. B major 7, sharp 11, 13. Same thing. You say, how do you know? The same thing you got to do in the first key. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the 11. The E is the 11. So you sharp that. Sharp means go up. Okay? Sharp means up. Flat means down. So if it's sharp, we got to go up. And then that's how you go. That's how you do that. Just like when people say flat 5 or sharp 5, all that means is the 5 of whatever scale you're in goes up or down. So since we was in B flat, well, we wasn't in B flat, but it was a B flat major chord. What's the 5 of B flat? Easy. F. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that's the 5. Then sharpen it would mean we're going to F sharp or G flat. Now, if we was the 5 and we would flatten it, we're going to E. All right. So basically, the sharp 5, flat 5, they're just letting you know. Find the 5, find that first, and then sharp it, which means go up, or flat, which means go down. All right, that's all it means. The very next note. All right. So now I don't want to make it too complicated. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the B flat major 7, sharp 11, 13 chord, and we're gonna just move it. All right. Make sure you catch this. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause on each chord. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, and which one didn't we play? Did we play which one didn't we play? Oh, the A. So that's all of them, all 12. All right. So that's all of them. So you just take those chords, move them around the keyboard, get used to them. You can use those chords in songs. Okay? You just got to know how to place them. Okay, so make sure I'm not forgetting anything. You guys learned what makes a 9 chord, 13 chord, 11 chord, major 7 chord. You guys just learned that in like a few minutes. Okay? So make sure you remember that. Use it. So now you know when you playing this chord, you ain't even gotta look. You're like, oh, that's B flat major 9. That's easy. And somebody say, how do you know? Because C makes it 9. You ain't even gotta think about it. Okay? Or when you play when you play that, say, what's that? Oh, that's B flat major 7. How you know that? Because the A is 7. That's it. That simple. It's that simple. So make sure you guys take that, hone in on that, study it, know your theory, know what you're playing. And just keep watching the videos, subscribing, key in on the like button. Make sure you hit the bell for more, notifications. And you're watching this video, and I'm making another one while you're watching this one right now. Okay? All right. Talk to y'all later. I'm out. Peace.